The FBI and the DOJ are fighting. I told you there was a civil war, right? I've been talking about it for about several weeks now. And now with this Epstein stuff come up, it's gotten even uglier because they know it's total BS that they don't have an Epstein file. You're going to say it's on your desk. Now they're fighting over it. And the deputy director of FBI is fighting, took the day off, stepped away and said that he's going to, just think. And the word is he's reconsidering just kind of backing out of the FBI or whatever, a whole career change over this. Now, we don't know if that's because of what is happening as far as her covering that up or because she lied and refused to say anything. But I'll tell you this. I promised all of you that I would talk about this in my next video, and I will. I'm going to talk about something in D.C. that's super deep. And a lot of you respond to industry. And I want you to respond in the comments, industry, if you want to hear some deep D.C. sex politics stuff. Because I'm going to go into it in the next one. The next one's going to be really kind of edgy. Hopefully it don't get flagged. But I want you to know right now, there's a real inner war going on. Because what's happening is Pam Bondi's covering for a lot of people. She's covering for a lot of people, and it's all for the strength of Trump covering for a lot of people. Probably he's blackmailing people at this point because there are people, it's not him being in the Epstein list. Would anybody really be surprised if he's in the Epstein file? Duh. You got pictures with him, the whole nine. That was his BFF, his buddy. That was his buddy before Elon, okay? Okay, so that was his BBE, his buddy before Elon. Okay, but what they're really covering up is the people behind the scenes. And you'd be surprised. Now, I can't mention names. I don't want to get sued, but I have heard names. And I've heard names on both sides of the party. I've heard names of people on the Hill in Congress. I've heard names of insiders, workers. There's this weird network. Hear me out here. I'm almost done. There's this weird network of people in D.C. that nobody talks about. It's a shadowy, black, gray area zone group of people who walk between the raindrops, meaning they never get hit. They never get wet. And that's what they're protecting right now in that Epstein thing. And maybe the deputy director of FBI sees it and he's like, man, this is bullshit. I'm not protecting this. Because one of the things that happened recently is there was another whistleblower who got in and jumped out the DOJ and told on Bovine, who's lied like crazy on the Hill in the Senate committee. And the Senate committee is clapping back saying, how could you lie like that? Because the reality is you got attorneys who are like, man, I did not become an attorney so I could lie like this and just blatantly break the law. All these people who are blatantly breaking the law from the president down going to get in trouble. Now, the only person I don't ironically think is going to get in trouble is Trump. Everybody gets in trouble but Trump. If he gets caught, he gets caught. But Teflon Don is pulling a lot of people with him, and Bondi is one of those people. Patel is one of those people. Noam is one of those people. Holman is one of those people. Gabby is one of those people. Gabby Tolson, Hegseth is one of those. It's going to be but it's not going to happen instantly. It's going to be a shit show. It is. Hang in there with me. Keep following me here. And I'll follow up with the next video after I get out of this meeting. I got a meeting with my Moneymakers group tonight. But I'll get out of this meeting. If you want to join my Moneymakers group, click the link in my description. Or my Clarity group, click the link in my description. Or go to my homepage and go there too. Because I do about 2 to 3 live events privately. And sometimes I just stop the recording. We do have replays, but I stop the recording and say, listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something off the record. Because there's a lot of stuff that's up, man. Wait till you see this next video.